Welcome, everyone, to Centel Cable Sports presentation of Glenbard football. An interesting contest with two evenly matched ball clubs if you look at the records. Oak Park River Forest and the Hilltoppers of Glenbard West vying for a share of the West Suburban Silver Conference lead in this contest. And we have a beautiful fall day, a good football day. Crisp weather should provide for some crisp hitting. We'll have to see how things go on. The winner today takes a share of the West Suburban Silver Conference title, ends up in the playoffs. What happens to the other team? Who knows? It has to kind of go to the graces of it, the at-large placements of teams in the playoffs coming up starting this coming week. Glenbard West will be receiving the ball on the kickoff. And we'll be seeing them moving to the offense to start the contest. Jim Murray at the 40-yard line, getting the ball teed up and ready to go. Both teams are all set. Salyers back deep, along with Cozy and Drew Wade. Oak Park River Forest deploys. Glenbard West is all set. And we're set to go as everybody is lined up, all set. The official signal, let's get it started. Murray advances on the ball. It'll be coming down at the 7-yard line, where it's taken by Keith Salyers. Salyers moves upfield to around the 21-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Glenbard West, with Rob Harbor and Bondrak, Jocelyn, Salyers, all of that fine running core. Spot the ball at about the 23-yard line, 1st and 10. Harbor brings them out. Harbor spins, hands off, first man through. Short gain on the play. Salyers on the play. Picks up a yard on the play. We'll call it 2nd down, 9 yards to go for a first. Harbor with the deuce backfield. Brings him to the line. Pitch out. Trying to sweep near side. They have a blocker out in front, but the Oak Park River Forest Huskies stack it up well as they string it out. Good outside contained by the Huskies.
Number 27, Gardner, number 62.
Salyers, the ball carrier, gets the ball across the 25-yard line.
Ball's up to the 29-yard line. 3rd down and 3.
Spotted the 28. 3rd down, 4 yards to go for a first. Harbor at the line again with a 3rd down situation. Motion. Harbor is going to be had me fooled as they hand it off to Salyers. Salyers going around the outside on the on the right side of the offensive line. Picks up enough for the 1st down. Picks up about 5-6 yards. Actually, they spot the ball at the 37. So it sets up a 1st down situation for Glenbard West. Just underway. They throw Jocelyn in motion. Pitch back to Salyers. Salyers ducks, looks for a hole, gets one. Gets across the 40-yard line to the 41 where he's tackled by Oak Park River Forest. Snyder on the tackle for Oak Park. Picks up 3 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down, 7. Glenbard West moving the ball fairly smartly here on the ground in the early stages with 9:53 and counting. They put Joslin in motion again. Quick pass out along the line of scrimmage. Intended receiver, Genta, the intended receiver. And Genta, the ball just out of his reach. Pass sailed a little bit on Harbor. Brings up 3rd down, 7. So another 3rd down situation. Last time they went to the right side of the offensive line and picked it up. They pitch back to Salyers. Salyers gets it around the outside, but is strung out and contained. Tackled for no gain on the play. Harbor will be in to punt. He's going to have to change shoes here so he can punt. Harbor quickly trying to change shoes on the fly. 9 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in the first. Harbor in punt formation, gets the shoe tied. Talk about your quick change artist. Harbor takes the snap, gets the ball up, almost tipped by Oak Park River Forest. Ball is fumbled by the Oak Park River Forest receiver, Chris Amon. Fumbles the ball at the 30-yard line. It goes back to the 31, and the Hilltoppers will stay on the offense. 1st and 10 in Oak Park territory. Crucial, critical error early by Oak Park River Forest. Costly turnover. Didn't look like Amon could make up his mind as to whether or not he wanted to field that ball. Kind of had his feet stuck to the turf. Then tried to dive to pick it up, went off his fingertips. Nice trap run by the Hilltoppers. Mike Bondrak moving it upfield.
Back down by number 17, Joe Cavarino.
Gets across the 25-yard line. Spotted at the 22. Maybe closer to the 23. We'll call it 2nd down and 1 to go. Hilltoppers continue to move smartly on the ground. That's the forte of this Glenbard West offense. Hilltoppers show motion, but stacked up at the line of scrimmage for a loss on the play. Salyers, the ball carrier, tackled for a loss. Brings up a 3rd down, loss of 1 on the play. So yet again, another 3rd down situation facing Glenbard West. Harbor back to pass, sprints out. He's going to tuck it away, look for a place to run, and he'll stretch out just enough, it looks like, for the 1st down. Depends on where they mark it. And they mark it enough, it appears, for the 1st down. Ball nosing just short of the 20-yard line. If he has it, it'll be just barely. But a nice play by Rob Harbor as he got near the sideline and then stretched it out and reached the ball out across the mark on the near sideline where the 1st down was marked. And it appears to be that he will be definitely enough length of 2 footballs for a 1st down. So another 3rd down conversion for the Hilltoppers. Ball just outside the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. West on the move. Harbor hands off, first back through, up the middle. It is a gain of 3 on the play. Bondrak with the ball carrier. 2nd down and 7. Joslin and Bondrak in the backfield. Metzger. They put Jocelyn in motion now. Harbor takes the snap, hands off to Bondrak. Maybe picks up the yard on the play. It'll bring up a third down and about 6 yards to go for a first. Ball outside the 15-yard line. And they put Jocelyn in motion. Harbor drops back, pumps one, stops, then pumps again into the corner of the end zone, and it is incomplete. And there was good coverage on the play by Judd Metzger from Oak Park River Forest. Freddie Capel was the intended receiver. Corner of the end zone, they had him, but Metzger had great position on him and knocked the ball away. Mike Genta will be in now to attempt a field goal. Spotted about the 23-yard line. It'll be about a 33-yard attempt. Snap from center is high. Harbor gets it and gets it down, and Genta hugs the far upright and gets the field goal. 3-0 in favor of Glenbard West as they move the ball down the field on the opening kickoff. Score the field goal for Genta, and that is where we're at this point. 5 minutes, 48 seconds remaining, first quarter, here on Centel Cable Sports, Glenbard football. Back after this.
You've lived this nightmare before. You're going to live it again and again. Your whole weekend will be possessed by USA Saturday Nightmares Extra, The Exorcist 1 and 2.
Genta kicks it off for Glenbard West. 3 Huskies from Oak Park converge on the ball. It pops out of there in the hand of Jimmy Stringfellow.
Number 38, Jim Stringfellow on the return.
Stringfellow gets up across the 35-yard line where the Huskies will go into the offensive set. First and 10. Ryan Taylor gets him set up at the line. They put Cannon in motion. Taylor drops back to pass, gets it downfield, has Cannon open, and it's just a bit too long. About 3-4 yards too long for Cannon to get his hands on it. Corner, I'm sorry. Lehman Tank corner. The running back for Oak Park River Forest. Taylor brings him out again. Oak Park runs the reverse. They hand it off to Devin Hurd. Devin Hurd on the far sideline is cruising. Cuts back out of a block. Ball is fumbled, and it's recovered by Glenbard West. Devin Hurd with a beautiful run inside the 20-yard line of Glenbard West, but as he was tackled from behind, the ball popped out, and Glenbard West recovers, and they go back to the offense, first and 10. Ball spotted at the 17. 2 critical turnovers here early for Oak Park River Forest. And they're down 3-0 right now, and the ball back in the hands of the Hilltoppers of Glenbard West. Beautiful play that they ran to Devin Hurd, but on the back end of it, not a good situation. Harbor back out with the offense. Hands off to Salyers. Salyers moves the ball upfield, nosing the 25-yard line.
Second down and 3.
Picks up about 7 on the play. We'll call it second down and 3. Bondrak moves out of the lineup for Glenbard West. Harbor hands off to Salyers. Salyers cuts back off tackle. He's tackled.
Tackled by number 45.
On the play, the tackle made by Quincy Jones. And for your music fans, not the same person.
Just over the 25.
Ball gets across the 25 to about the 26-yard line. It'll bring up third down. Call it 2 yards to go for a first down.
Let's go, Glenbard!
3:40 and counting, first quarter. Pitch back to Salyers. Salyers cuts it up and then is met and stacked at the line of scrimmage or just across it. He'll be short of the first down, it appears. We'll see. Officials want to take a look at it. They'll measure for the first down.
Number 32, Snyder on the stop.
Player on the Oak Park River Forest side, Jim Snyder, is down after the play. And they'll have to measure it. It is going to be just a first down. Just a first down. Nose of the ball gets the first down for Glenbard West. Snyder walks off the field under his own power. It seems to be limping just a bit. Oak Park River Forest makes the substitution, gets themselves reset defensively, and Harbor brings them out. Harbor turns, pitches back to Salyers, has a blocker out in front, cuts back inside the block. And we're going to have a clip on the play called against Glenbard West. Matt Fensky out in front of the play for Glenbard West. Clip it called against Glenbard West. That'll negate the first down run by Salyers. Moves the ball back to the 15-yard line, where it'll be first and about 23 yards to go for a first down. So a bunch, double substitution running in for Oak Park. Johnson and Massillon out of the game. Harbor hands off into the middle. Running back Salyers tries to pop to the outside after he's stacked at the line of scrimmage and loses a bit on the play. No gain on the play. Ball stays right where it was. Brings up second down. 23 yards to go for first. If he lost anything, it was about the length of the football, but not much. Insignificant amount. Rob Harbor with the deuce backfield and brings him to the line. A second and long situation, draw play, and doesn't work at all. Brings up a third down play, loss on that play of a yard. Call it third down 24. Glenbard West moving the wrong way on this possession. Genta into the lineup. Replacing Kevin Zeng. Hilltoppers to the line. Two splits far side and a delay of game penalty called now against Glenbard West. As they had a little bit of a delay there getting the substitution in with the play call from the sideline. So they move it ball back another 5 yards, sets up a third down and 29 yards to go for a first down. 1:33 and counting, or no, the clock stopped at 1:33 in the first quarter. 3-0 the score in favor of Glenbard West. field goal by Genta on the first possession after a fumble by Oak Park River Forest. Pitch back, and that is Vondrak, the ball carrier, and he loses about a yard on the play, so it'll set up a 4th down and about 39 yards to go. 4th down and 30.
4th down and an even 30 to go.
Harbor changing that shoe on the fly again. This could cost them. This doesn't seem like it's a wise policy, but okay. Harbor in his own end zone will take the snap. Takes a good snap, gets the kick off. Again, Oak Park River Forest getting good penetration before the kick. And this time, the Oak Park River Forest, the deep man, Chris Amon, backs off the ball, and it'll be blown dead at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10, Oak Park River Forest. No huddle by Oak Park River Forest. Taylor brings them to the line right away. They've got it set. They're going to go right at it. Taylor turns, spins, hands off to Tank Corner. Loss on the play of 2. It'll be a 2nd down and 12.
2nd down and 11.
So nobody fooled on that particular offensive set by Oak Park. Taylor at the line, hands off, 2nd back through the hole. Number 37 is Rod Scheitler. That ends our first quarter. 3-0 our score in favor of Glenbard West. They'll swap ends of the field, and Oak Park River Forest will get back at it offensively when we come back here on Centel Cable Sports, Glenbard football.
Cinemax brings you more movies, more joy.
We're back. 2nd quarter, getting ready to start. Bryant Taylor brings them out for Oak Park River Forest. They put motion in with Andre Brown. Pitch back to Tank Corner. What a name for a football player. Tank Corner. He's built like it, too. Short, squat, kind of a Don Nottingham runner. Remember him from the Colts? 4th down play coming up for Oak Park River Forest. Ball in Glenbard West territory, just nosing the 40-yard line. And it appears they're going to go for it. 4th down and 2 yards to go for a 1st down. Corner going to get the ball? It might be a wise bet. We'll see. No, they hand off. First back through. Ball is on the ground, and it's going to be picked up by Glenbard West. It doesn't matter. That was a 4th down play anyway. The carrier was Andre Brown. He hit the line. Bang, the ball popped out, and Glenbard West falls on it. But as we said, that was a 4th down play. Regardless of the situation, West had the ball.
Hilltopper's ball, 1st and 10 at the 40.
Glenbard West again in possession of the ball on the offense, and with a 1st down, 10-yard to go situation. Ball in their own territory at the 43-yard line. Harbor brings them out again. This time they put Vondrak in motion. Harbor goes back to pass, motions one of his players downfield, and Harbor is down for a loss. Ball is going to be spotted at the 33. Loss of 10, call it 2nd down, 20. Harbor motioned to one of his wideouts further downfield. He was waiting for that man to get downfield, and in the interim, he was snowed under by Oak Park. Loss of 10 on the play, 2nd down, 10. Good defensive play by the Huskies. Hilltoppers bring it to the line. Second and long. This is the second straight possession where they've moved the wrong way. Again, it's Vondrak in motion, holds. They hand off to Salyers. Salyers spins at the line after he's stacked up. He'll pick up a couple of yards on the play. Gets a ball across the 35-yard line, spotted at the 36.
Ball's at the 36. Third and 17.
Third down and long for Glenbard West again. 9 minutes and 40 seconds and counting here in the first half. Glenbard West on top. And were it not for two crucial fumbles by Oak Park River Forest, this game could be a whole lot different at this point, especially on the second fumble by Devin Hurd after making a brilliant run down the far sideline. Harbor goes back to pass. He's being chased. Crows back across field. Has Genta at the midfield stripe, but it's going to be short of the first down by about a yard. The ball is going to be spotted at the 49.
Fourth down and 2.
And it'll set up a fourth down, 2 yards to go for a first down. I would assume that we'll see Harbor kicking once again. And Harbor keeps dinking with that shoe. This is crazy. I'll tell you right now, they're going to get a delay of game penalty somewhere along the line here, the way this is going today. It's a fake punt to the up man, and they will have enough for the first down.
On the fake punt, number 32, Fred Capel.
Freddie Capel was in the up back position on the punt formation. Takes the snap and ducks in across the line. It looks from here to be more than enough for a first down. More than enough for a first down. It should be a first down for Glenbard West.
I think he's got it.
At least by the length of a football, if not more. Well, I'll tell you what. Talk about perspectives on it. They are going to say that it is a first down for Oak Park. Fourth down play. Fake punt tried by Glenbard West. They do not convert. Really close. I'll tell you, from where the angle was, it must just be the angle we had here from our position. It looked like he had more than enough for the first down. But as it was, he didn't have anywhere near enough when you get down to it. Doesn't matter how much he was short. Doesn't care anymore. Brian Taylor brings out the Huskies of Oak Park River Forest. They put a man in motion. That is Jim Stringfellow. They hand the ball off to Devin Hurd, and this time Devin Hurd doesn't get to the outside as he's snowed under.
Stop by number 22, Salyers. Loss of a yard, second and 11.
Hurd loses one on the play. Brian Taylor at the line, spins. He'll keep it. Quarterback tries to get around the outside. He does. He cuts the corner, has enough for a first down, cuts back against the grain. We have a flag on the play as the quarterback, Brian Taylor, with a nifty run along the far sideline.
I thought he threw a flag on the far side.
Inadvertent flag spotting called on the announcer. Thought we saw one. Did not. Ball gets inside the 30-yard line at the 29. First and 10. Oak Park. Well, if Oak Park can keep their hands on the ball, they've had a couple of nifty situations. They show motion with Jim Stringfellow. Brian Taylor goes back to pass, has a man out all by himself. Harris. Theron Harris out.
Second down and 10.
And it was about 2 yards too long. Otherwise, Oak Park River Forest had 6. As the coverage broke down for Glenbard West, and Harris got into the backfield, the defensive backfield, all by his lonesome. And we're going to have a timeout called, it appears here, by Glenbard West. As Glenbard West wants to talk about something defensively, they'll come out and take a look at it real quick. Unbelievable situation developing there for Oak Park River Forest with the man all by himself. Unfortunately, Brian Taylor unable to convert and connect on the pass. 3-0 is our score here with 7 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the first half. It's a West Suburban Silver contest for a share of first place. Winner moves on to the playoffs that are coming up. Loser will have to kind of sit and wait and bite their fingernails tonight, see what happens. Coaches are leaving the field now as the timeout starts to wind down. See the Glenbard West band preparing out there next to Blake Ellen for the halftime show. Oak Park River Forest sprints out of the huddle. Brian Taylor, quick snap. They hand off. First back up is Andre Brown. Short gain on the play for Brown. They'll set up a third down situation. 7 yards to go for a first down. Brian Taylor hands off to the running back, Devon Hurd. Not enough for a first down, nowhere near enough. Ball gets inside the 25-yard line at the 24. Fourth and 4. They put motion in to the play. They hand off to Tank Connor. Tank Connor breaks it back against the field, and he'll be in for a touchdown as Tank Connor, with a beautiful run, cuts it back against the grain and gets it into the end zone. And Oak Park River Forest goes on top 6-3. 6-play drive, covering 52 yards. Now the try for extra point.
Attempting the extra point, number 65.
Kicker is Jim Murray. Snap is there. Kick is up. Good kick. Straight arrow.
Kick is good.
Kid's got a leg like a hunk of iron. He only took about a step and put it in. And our score is 7-3 in favor of Oak Park River Forest. We'll be back with Murray's kickoff right after this on Centel Cable Sports, Glenbard Football.
In a matter of 3-4 minutes, it will be all over. It will kill Nino Aquino.
The next ruler of the Philippines will be a woman.
I am the rightful president of the Philippines.
Let the Filipino people go!
Some things are worth dying for. A dangerous life.
And kicker Jim Murray, I continued. Amazing leg on this kid. I mean, he barely advanced on the ball and nailed the extra point. He's got the ball teed up at the 40 now, far hash mark. Oak Park River Forest surging to a 7-3 lead here with that last possession. And got rid of the mistakes. This time they had the ball. Now Glenbard West is going to have to get the ball back and do the same thing. They've had a lot of mistakes. Murray's kick is up, comes down at the 10-yard line. And coming upfield, kind of just tiptoeing up to the contact with Salyers. I don't know if he was looking for a hole to develop or what, but he was kind of tippy-toeing up to the defense. Art Paris with the tackle for Oak Park River Forest. Glenbard West brings it out now offensively. They put the man in motion, as they have been fairly often here. Flag on the play. Screen pass goes out. The intended receiver is Bondrak. Penalty on the play is going to be holding, and again Glenbard West commits an error on the first down situation. This will move them back. Ball moves back to the 14-yard line. It'll bring up a first down and 20 for Glenbard West. And they can't keep doing this and be successful here today. They cannot keep doing this. They look smart and crisp on the first possession, particularly after the fumble by Amon. Now Harbor hands off to Salyers. Salyers turns and gets through the line. Bring up a second down play. About 16 yards to go for a first down for Glenbard West. Pick up a 4 on the play. Salyers out of the lineup now, moving to the sideline. Genta in the backfield, along with Vondrak. Harbor barks it, pitches out to Genta. Genta tries to string it out, and he's going to be tackled and brought down by Jim Areola.
Brought down by number 32, Snyder.
Ball is back at the 14-yard line again, so we're back down to back to third and 20 for the first down for Glenbard West. So after being kind of rolled backwards on the first possession by Glenbard West, the Oak Park River Forest defense starting to stiffen up now and get at the business of the game. They pitch back to Genta on a sweep, keep it on the ground, and Genta will be forced out of bounds outside at about the 21-yard line, and it'll bring up a fourth down play as Harbor again goes to the shoe change. Clock is stopped on an out-of-bounds play at 4:09. Harbor gets the shoe tied, stands up, gets ready to take the snap. He's got it, gets the punt off. Good kick by Harbor, drives Amon back to the 40-yard line, looking for running room, and he's going to be snowed under by the Glenbard West coverage.
Number 11, Hammond on the carry, tackled by number 33, Wetzel.
Eric Wetzel with the tackle for Glenbard West, and Bryant Taylor and the Oak Park River Forest offense is back on the field with a 4-point lead, a 7-3 score with 3 minutes and 50 seconds here in the first half. Motion shown by Jim Stringfellow. Tank Connor with the ball, and he is met by a host of green-clad Glenbard West tacklers.
On the bottom of the pile for the Hilltoppers, number 51.
Still picks up about 3 yards on the play. Second down 7 coming up for Oak Park River Forest.
Gain him a couple, second and 8.
And we have a penalty called here, and I don't know what they're looking at. An illegal procedure penalty called against Oak Park River Forest.
Taking a second down and 13.
Clock winds at 3:10 and counting. Second down and 12 yards to go for a first down, maybe close to 13 for Oak Park River Forest. Dotting the I is Tank Corner. They put motion in with Andre Brown. Ball carrier is number 37, Raj Scheitler. Scheitler gets it into Glenbard West territory. It'll bring up a third down and short, as he picked up about maybe about 10, 11 yards. So we'll call it a third down and 1. Quick opener, pow, they got it upfield quickly. Brian Taylor makes the call with Stringfellow in motion. Tank Corner is going to be stacked up and will be short of the first down, as the tackle is made by Jason Barabas. out of his linebacker slot. It's going to be short of the first down, but we thought the other one was a good one, so we're not going to make a determination. We'll just wait for them to measure. And the sticks are out, and he's short of it by at least about a half a football. So it'll be
about a foot short of the first down, fourth down.
Fourth down and short for Oak Park. Ball is at the 46, maybe 47-yard line, between the 46 and 47. Sticks are set on the far side. The clock is rolling with 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the first half. 7-3 in favor of Oak Park River Forest. Remember, this is a share of the West Suburban Silver Conference lead. They hand off to the second back through the hole. And Rod Scheitler, the ball carrier, burrows for the first down. First down and 10 for Oak Park River Forest. The ball is spotted at the 45-yard line, squarely on it with 1 minute and 52 seconds remaining in the first half. Oak Park River Forest in control of the football offensively here now, and the score 7-3. They survive 2 critical turnovers. Devon Hurd splits out into the wing. They give the ball off to the second back through. That's Scheitler. Scheitler hits the line, picks up about 2.5, maybe 3 yards on the play. Call it second down 7. Clock continues to roll with 1 minute and 15 seconds here. Oak Park River Forest puts all kinds of people out here. They put Tank Corner in motion, pumps once, has the ball way downfield. Intended receiver is Chris Amon. Incomplete pass stops the clock at 53 seconds. Third down and 7 yards to go. They put 3 people out near side, then they put Tank Corner in motion back toward the play. And then they had Chris Amon sprinting down the far sideline. Pass was far too far overthrown. Third and 7 with under a minute here in the first half. Again, the same alignment. Corner out there to block. Taylor has it. He's going to run the ball. He's going to be short of the first down. He gets across the 40-yard line. We'll see where they spot it.
Fourth down and 3.
At about the 38-yard line is the spot, so it's fourth down, 3 yards to go for first. Clock rolling at 26 seconds in the half. Oak Park River Forest makes some adjustments, gets some people in. Dropping back to punt is Jim Snyder. Up back is Scheitler. Snyder gets the ball, kicks the ball in the air. It'll bounce at about the 12-yard line, and it's down at about the 12, maybe 13-yard line. With 2 seconds remaining, Glenbard West will have the ball here to wrap up the first half. Don't expect them to do much with it. I imagine we'll see Harbor fall on the ball, and that'll be it. Harbor moves him out. And he just drops to a knee, and that'll end the first half of play. It's Parents' Day here at Glenbard West Dushan Field. 7-3 is the score in favor of Oak Park River Forest after 2 quarters of play.